Saving half your income sounds extreme. For most people, it sounds impossible. Why would anyone live on only 50% of what they earn? Wouldn't life become boring, restricted, uncomfortable? And honestly, that's exactly why this idea is so powerful. Because saving 50% of your income doesn't just change your bank account, it changes the way you think about money entirely. Most people spend money the moment they earn it. A bigger paycheck arrives and lifestyle immediately expands. Better apartment, nicer car, more subscriptions, more convenience, more spending. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it quietly traps millions of people because no matter how much income increases, expenses rise alongside it, which means financial freedom never actually arrives. Now imagine someone doing the opposite. Instead of increasing spending with every raise, they increase saving and investing. At first, their lifestyle may not look impressive. They may drive an average car, avoid unnecessary luxury, spend carefully, and from the outside, it may even look like they're sacrificing too much. But financially, something very different is happening. They're buying freedom, because every dollar saved has two jobs. First, it increases your financial security today. But second, it creates future freedom. The more money someone saves and invests, the less dependent they become on future paychecks. And eventually, that changes everything. Think about how most people live. Many are only one missed paycheck away from stress, one emergency, one unexpected bill, one job loss. And suddenly, financial pressure appears instantly. But high savings create breathing room, options, control, the ability to make decisions without panic. That's something money alone cannot always provide. Only financial discipline can. Now, saving 50% doesn't necessarily mean earning millions. In fact, many people who save aggressively simply become intentional. They stop spending automatically. They question purchases. They separate wants from needs. And perhaps most importantly, they stop trying to impress other people. Because one of the biggest reasons people stay financially stuck is social pressure. Modern culture constantly encourages consumption. Upgrade your phone, upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your image. Everything pushes people towards spending. Very little encourages restraint. But the people who save aggressively often realize something important. Most expensive lifestyles don't actually create lasting happiness. Luxury adapts quickly, excitement fades, and many people end up trapped maintaining lifestyles they no longer even enjoy. That's the hidden danger of lifestyle inflation. The more expensive your life becomes, the more dependent you become on continuous income. And dependence is the opposite of freedom. This is why saving 50% of your income can dramatically accelerate financial independence. Because the less money you need to survive, the faster you can build enough assets to support yourself. Someone spending nearly all of their income may need decades of work to retire comfortably, but someone living below their means and investing consistently can often create freedom much earlier, not because they're lucky, but because their lifestyle requires less financial pressure. And here's the interesting part. Many people assume saving aggressively creates a miserable life, but often the opposite happens. People become less stressed, less financially anxious, less dependent on material validation, because they stop chasing appearances and start building stability. That mindset shift is powerful. Now, obviously, not everyone can realistically save 50%. Some people face real financial struggles, high living costs, debt, family responsibilities, unexpected hardships. This isn't about judging people. It's about understanding the principle behind extreme saving. The principle is simple. The gap between what you earn and what you spend determines how much freedom you can build, and most people focus entirely on increasing income while ignoring spending behavior completely. Wealthy people often understand this deeply. Many don't just focus on earning more money, they focus on keeping more of it, investing more of it, allowing assets to grow over time. Because eventually, investments begin generating income independently, and that's when work becomes optional instead of necessary. At the end of the day, saving 50% of your income isn't really about deprivation. It's about priorities. It's about deciding whether short-term consumption matters more than long-term freedom. because every unnecessary expense carries a hidden cost, not just the money spent today, but the future freedom that money could have created. And once people truly understand that, their relationship with money begins changing completely. So, what happens if you save 50% of your income? Financially, you accelerate wealth building faster than most people around you. But psychologically, something even more important happens. You stop depending on money for identity, you stop chasing endless consumption, and slowly you begin building a life based on freedom instead of appearances. Because real wealth isn't always about how much money someone earns. Often, it's about how much control they have over their future.